So, Kent Hovind, Dr. Dino himself, who I have debated a couple times, not a very bright guy. He very famously was the evolution is dumb guy from back in the day. If you remember OG atheist YouTube, he is a grifter. Type of guy who sells like videotapes of his anti-evolution stuff, like VHS tapes and DVDs, to sell to like homeschool people or parishes or whatever, and be like, "Hey, look at how dumb evolution is," and he'll say stupid shit like, whales have vestigial pelvises, so that's not evolution." And he'll be like, they don't even use those bones, except for fucking. So see, they're not vestigial, but that's not really like they hold the pelvic roll. That's not really what it means. Anyway, he'll say dumb shit like that. He'll say he doesn't understand. He'll like macro and micro evolution. You guys remember that shit? But anyway, he got arrested, and not for what he got arrested for last time, which was he was basically defrauding the government by falsely reporting his taxes. Nick Bush, Bushy Peepee, thanks for the biddies, dude. You're expecting smart things from someone from a segment called Whack an Atheist. No. But I love the way that this article frames this. So we're going to watch a little article, or watch. I guess we're going to read a little article and talk about Kent Hovind going to jail. This says, Jim Bob Duggar's friend Kent Hovind arrested for domestic violence. This is Jim Bob Duggar of the Duggars fame, his friend. Jim Bob Duggar's friend, Kent Hovind, also known as Dr. Dino, was arrested recently for domestic violence toward his ex-girlfriend / spiritual wife. This is all real. According to Religious News, Jim Bob Duggar's friend was later released on bond. I love framing him like that constantly. Turns out this is far from Kent Hovind's run-in with the law. In fact, he previously spent nearly a decade behind bars at a federal prison for tax evasion-related charges. According to Katie Joy of Without a Crystal Ball, Jim Bob Duggar's friend is a sovereign citizen that believes that only the law of God rules him. Kent Hovind allegedly did not file his taxes for nearly 3 decades. Wow. Kent Hovind's son defended Jim Bob Duggar's son, Josh. Turns out Jim Bob Duggar and Kent Hovind are pretty good friends. So much so that Kent's son, Eric, and Eric Hovind does not like me at all. That's pretty funny. Eric Hovind, sad boy. Eric actually penned a blog post back in 2015 that defended Josh Duggar's molestation. In his blog, Eric argued if evolution was real, then Josh's molestation was justified. I don't even know how that makes sense, but he did justify Jim Bob or Josh Duggar. Anyway, furthermore, when Kent Hovind was released from prison back in 2015, it was none other than his pal Jim Bob Duggar that picked him up. Presently, Kent Hovind faces accusations of and content warning for domestic violence, but it's not terribly in depth, and it's certainly not anything worse than you've ever heard. But just in case, presently, Kent Hovind faces accusations of slamming his ex-girlfriend's body, physically assaulting her, and threatening her. Like she said body slam, the word body slam. Katie Joy confirms there is uploaded audio of the alleged abuse floating around multiple media outlets. The audio, however, is reportedly not for the faint of heart. So I didn't hear this. So I'm not going to share that with you guys, obviously. Dated July 19th, his arrest warrant alleges that Kent, quote, intentionally threw his estranged wife, Cindy Lincoln, to the ground, causing bodily harm. In response to Katie Joy's Instagram post, followers of the Duggars family are disgusted. Jim Bob will consider this man to be a friend. Likewise, fans are even more disturbed that Kent's son would defend Josh's molestation. Dr. Dino issued a statement saying he's squeaky clean, and this is the video. I don't know how long it is. It's 40 minutes. I'm not going to watch it. So is he just...
Love it. Good evening, folks.
I have this shirt, by the way. It doesn't fit me, but I have this shirt, this exact shirt, in my closet right now. I'd go get it, but Sarah's sleeping.
Folks, Ken Hovind here and the crew at Dinosaur Adventureland in lovely Lenox, Alabama. Beautiful out there today, wasn't it? You guys took the real tour?
This is August 4th, so yeah, this happened. He streamed this video during which he addressed his arrest, noted that he was squeaky clean and everything was fine. He insisted he was falsely accused. Unsurprisingly, I don't know at what point.
Yeah? How'd you like that? Awesome. I gave, let's see, had to go to Bruton for 3 hours this morning for all different runs. Guilty till proven innocent. So I brought them. There are 2 guys who used to be here. We banned them from the property. Man, they called them dragons or some other. He is the dumbest and most dangerous religion in the history of the world. Come on, visit Dinosaur Adventureland 1 mile north of downtown Lenox at the 4-way stop sign. Okay, let's see. We have a science center, museum, theme park, all kinds of stuff. Mudslinging. How many have ever heard of mudslinging? If when you sling mud at a pig, he loves it, right? There's some people slinging mud at me. I got 2 calls in the last hour from reporters saying, "Heard you got arrested." There are 2 guys who used to be here. We banned them from the property. One was discharged from the military for mental issues and still has them pretty seriously. Has Mark out in Washington, and he is calling all kinds of people trying to stir up trouble and make accusations against me. So in our system, and another one's Aaron, who we had to ban from the property. He was here for a while. Anyway, one of them, in our system, you're guilty till proven innocent. All you got to do is make an accusation. Here's what happened in the book of Acts, chapter 16. When her masters saw that the hope of their gains was gone, and that's what happened to Mark and Aaron, they can't make any money off us anymore, so they're going to sling mud instead. They caught Paul and Silas and drew them into the marketplace.
I don't know. He loves SpongeBob shit. I don't know what
saying,
These
men
it is.
do exceedingly trouble our city. And that's what they're doing. They're calling all kinds of people in Repton and Lenox saying, "Oh, these people are causing trouble."
Cancel culture is when you go to jail for assault.
True. Anyway, they teach customs not lawful for us to receive. So when they laid many stripes upon them in prison, and they washed the mud off just real quickly here tonight.
All right.
We're going to come out squeaky clean. There's nothing to be concerned about. But I'll ask our mechanic to say, what happened in your case, just real quickly? You were accused, arrested, and, for doing nothing.
I went from my bed to a jail cell in 20 minutes.
You woke up in bed after working all night. You're sleeping.
Woman screaming at me. I never touched her. She said I was going to jail. She said I made a threatening gesture. Told her son to lie to the police or she was going to beat him up. And I was completely innocent and kicked out of my house for 3 months.
For a false accusation. Guilty till proven innocent. Brother, you said something similar happened to you?
Yep. Yeah, they arrested me. I ended up having to prove it in court, but they kept saying, "Oh, you're the owner of this truck, right?" Well,
so you got to be guilty.
Yeah, got to be guilty. But it wasn't me. It was him, the owner.
So there's 2 things going on here. Number one, those 2 guys could have been falsely accused of anything. He is pretty credibly accused in this scenario. There's audio of the incident. And also, of note, ACAB, defund the police, probably. Maybe a little bit of that. Try that on, Kent. Since they're dirty cops, you know what I'm saying? And all cops are Boston cream pie donuts.
Yeah, I didn't get handcuffs or anything, but they did take me in and fingerprint me and said, "Okay, you got another charge. This lady's charging you or something." So, okay, so it'll all be fine. But when it's over, then it's our turn for defamation of character and for slander and for stuff like that. So, yeah, then it's our turn. So anyway, we're going to be squeaky clean here.
Okay, so that's what he said about the thing. Let's see. Let me see if I can. Dun, 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 dun. No, this is a while ago. I can't find the audio recordings right now, so that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. I don't really need them. So, that's Kent Hovind. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if he ended up, being a dickbag. It's pretty shocking. Why the rubber duck and SpongeBob? I have no idea. It's not really fun to listen to anyway. Hey, wait, did you hear it freaking out? I actually didn't. It is very upsetting audio. If any of you go looking for it, be warned. I actually couldn't find it. yeah, I don't know. Obviously, domestic abuse is a little bit of a heavy thing that I don't want to put on stream or put anybody through. So yeah. We listened to it on Hannah's stream. Why putting that content in? I don't know, man.